Alright, so instead of using the Glock tool, the Dagger, PSA Dagger, the fit for the pin is actually quite tight. Actually, I have to use a 964 punch to get the front pin out. And like I mentioned earlier, the rear pin is actually a roll pin just like on a AR, and I have to use a 3/32 pin to really whack the shit out of it just to get it out. But everything else looks very much like a traditional Gen 3 Glock. So you see the connector right here, and the trigger assembly, and the block in the front. So, oh, I see now. There is an additional pin right here. I just missed it completely earlier, guys. So there is an additional pin in the front. So it's still 3 pins. So instead of having right here, that's one more row pin in the front that holding the block. And that's why no wonder I was just prying on it, won't come out. So, all right, be right back. All right. So I got all 3 of the pins out. Just a little different compared to the Gen 3 Glock. The Glock actually responsible for holding the slide lock, spring, whatever retention, and everything else comes out just like a traditional Glock. Yep. Come out, rotate, and replace the connector as well as the entire trigger bar. To be honest with you, man, the factory PSA Dagger, I mean, just looking at it, all the major friction points doesn't look all that bad. Just a little burr on it, but at least your connector is very well polished already. So I'm going to take a look and see the aftermarket trigger actually will help. Alright, back. I'll have to say, guys, the roll pin is a lot more difficult to put it back in compared to a factory Glock. Really have to use a punch and a little mallet to whack the shit out of it just to get it back in there. But moment of truth, everything put back together. Should I put a drop of oil in it? Maybe. Just to be fair. So it's not really an A/B test, but at least just run it like how it should be run. But I mean, don't plan on using this as a whoa, easy now. Put it all the way back. Here we go. Didn't plan on use this as a daily carry until, you know, I actually know that it's reliable. But let's see. The initial take up is just as vague. Just as spongy. No, maybe a little better. Okay, the brick is a lot cleaner. And the reset is a little bit shorter. Oh yeah, the reset is definitely better. And the brick is a lot cleaner. But just the initial travel just compared to my 2011 race gun, I guess, I mean, this is, I should just shut up because this is just striker fire. I cannot compare, you know, to the 1911 trigger mechanism. But check this out. Initial take up, and the brake is a lot cleaner now. and the reset is good. Alright, let's get some quantitative result. So earlier, if we remember right, it was the average, what, 4 pound, 14 ounces or whatnot. Let's check this out, let's see. £4 13. £5, 1 ounce, 1.8 ounce. £4 14, so average. To be honest with you, the factory PSA Dagger trigger is measure almost exact same trigger pull for the force. 4 pound 15, 4 pound 14 ounce. It feels exactly the same for the amount of effort you have to put onto it. However, qualitative wise, I don't know, it's just placebo effects, because I really don't like this factory PSA, the Smith & Wesson like trigger safety. I'm more like this one, and it's feel a hell of a lot more rigid, and just feels so much more better whenever you get your side picture and prep your finger into it. It just feels a lot more positive. And just, I'm not sure, just because of the GD&T place, you know, when they do machining, casting, whatever for this lower polymer, just the placement of it is not as precise as the factory Glock. It just like other P80s, just feel kind of not as crisp. But the break, with the help of the Wheaton Arms aftermarket trigger, it's about $129. I think this is pretty good improvement compared to the factory one. Still kind of long and spongy, but the break is a lot cleaner now, especially the reset. So I'll keep it on and put a trigger gun on it, RMR, and start to push more around through the gun and see if I like it. But that's it.